A short, sharp blend of circuit and off-road racing, Rallycross has been described as the ultimate test of driver and machine. This season's World Championship features racers from 13 venues around the globe and pits young emerging talent against older drivers who've been there and done it. Following round 7 of the championship in Canada, World Rallycross celebrated something of a landmark occasion as 19 supercars were air freighted from Montreal to Trondheim in Norway. The transition from sea to air freight cut transatlantic journey time from over a week to just 12 hours. Peter Solberg formed part of the welcoming party in Norway, and he treated the assembled guests to a display of his revered driving skills. However, the Norwegian spirits were dampened somewhat at his home event in Hell. In his semi-final, Solberg was controversially pushed out of contention by compatriot Andreas Bakkerud. Bakkerud himself was later forced to retire from the race when a front wheel came off his car. For round 9 of the championship, the World Rallycross community descends on Lohéac in northwest France. Lohéac first played host to this visceral form of motorsport back in 1978. This year's event attracts a crowd of 75,000. Yvon Muller is the focus of many people's attention. The Frenchman is the World Touring Car Championship's most successful driver of all time, with 45 race wins and 4 titles to his name. Muller's been invited to make his Rallycross debut on home soil.
I am not more aggressive here than I am on touring car because you need always to engage and to put some heart in the thing. But for sure, I still have to learn, to progress. Every lap is one lap experience for me. I still try to find the best way. How much I have to attack, how much I have to push on the tires, on the cars. On the car, and on the dirt is very different than the tarmac. So every lap, every corner, I take some experience.
Although Muller puts in some respectable lap times, he's unable to progress beyond the heats. French hopes are largely pinned on David Genet, who won championship rounds in both Canada and Germany earlier this season. In his semi-final, Genet endures an encounter full of attrition with the battle-hardened Andreas Bakkerud. Despite a spirited drive, it's the Frenchman who comes off worst as his day comes to an end on lap 4 of the 6-lap race. Bakkerud finishes in 5th place and also fails to qualify for the final. The form driver coming into this event is Timmy Hansen, who was the winner at the previous round in Norway. Although Hansen hails from Sweden, he enjoys considerable support in Lohéac as he drives for Peugeot, which has a major manufacturing plant nearby.
The Peugeot is a 4-wheel drive, 6-speed gearbox, and 0 to 60 in just about 2 seconds, so it's unbelievable acceleration. And there are no electronics in the car, it's not allowed in Rallycross, so it's really pure power that we have to handle. And then to get all that power down to the wheels without any electronics is difficult, but everyone at Peugeot and the people just here behind, they are the best at what they do, so the car is feeling absolutely amazing to drive.
The Lohéac circuit is 1,070 meters long, with the track surface comprising 2/3 asphalt and 1/3 dirt. Hansen edges out Mattias Ekström in the first semi-final, with third-placed Jean-Baptiste Dubourg also qualifying for the final.
Lohéac is probably my favorite circuit to drive. It really suits my driving style. It's really fast, really fluent, and the spectators here, you know, they're really patriotic, the French, and to be a Peugeot driver then, I can say it's absolutely amazing. They're crazy sometimes, but in the best possible way.
The former World Rally champion Petter Solberg won the inaugural World Rallycross Championship last year. Although Solberg enjoys a 41-point standings lead going into this event, he's failed to make the final at the last 2 rounds in Canada and Norway.
The first part of the season went very well, very happy, and take a good lead in the championship. And maybe the last couple of races, not very happy. They are pushing me off the road, and still they're trying to blame me when they're coming from behind and push me, so you know, it's ridiculous. If I do something wrong, I take the blame. But I'm not going to be Mr. Nice Guy anymore. I'm fed up. I tried to be fair, and now I'm going to use my teeth. And if they hit me again, that's it.
Solberg impresses with his consummate car control. The 40-year-old displays all of his experience as he eases to victory in the second semi-final. The final features the top 3 finishers from both semis and is run over 6 laps. On the start line, Petter Solberg is a study in concentration, whilst the normally mild-mannered Hansen takes a more animated approach to race preparation. Hansen makes a clean getaway from pole position to lead at the first corner, but his compatriot Mattias Ekström spins out. Solberg slots into second place behind Hansen. The Norwegian driver had experienced mechanical problems during the heats on day 1, but in the final his 600 horsepower Citroën appears to be firing on all cylinders. However, Solberg is unable to get past Hansen. The 23-year-old Swede drives a faultless race and storms to his second consecutive World Rallycross victory. Timmy Hansen is now 35 points behind Petter Solberg in the standings, with 3 rounds of the championship remaining.